Happy new set release day, folks. It is Divine Set 10 out now today in Japan. As always, I've picked up a box to open up for you guys, but before we do that, let me show off my haul that I picked up in the morning. So as you guys probably saw in the short that I think I should have uploaded by now, I woke up nice and early today and had a couple friends help me out with picking up stuff. So got a Stoichea playset. This one I feel like, obviously the non-clear stuff feels like it's gonna get good over time. And also I feel like the Argo Siren stuff is really good this set as well. So playset of everything, as long as we have 4 of the order, we are chilling. Yep, that's important. So that's the Stoichea playset. Then we picked up a $15 Dragon Empire playset here, so you can see everything. I think this card might go up. It's like a generic set order searcher, so if any other set order using decks for Dragon Empire ever pop up, then I feel like that'll have a good home there. And I like FRs in Dragon Empire. A lot of my doubles are in FR, so I picked up 4 of the new like Shenri clone for restanding Shenri for buff Sagara, but it affects when you go live on turn 3, so it's probably not going to replace Shenri, but you're going to play it with Shenri. Alright, so then for Dark States, I realized that I only picked up 3 of the silver rare of the new Odium card because I was so focused on the new Liel, but I managed to get a friend to pick me up a 4th one, so I should have all 4 of those, and I got a playset for Dark States, so we got the Jeweled stuff. I'm not sure how good it's going to be, but we'll give it a try, I guess, and then of course all the rares and commons in there. And then I picked up a little bit of lyrical stuff, so this is just for like Artisaria and whatnot. This card is pretty crazy. Alright, and then I picked up a little bit of lyrical stuff, so this is mostly for Artisaria. That's like the only lyrical deck I really play. This card seems pretty insane, and these I picked up just because they kind of support Artisaria, so might as well have them. Oops, I realized my light was off for a second there. So then, of course, we have Branke. Got really lucky with this because I pre-ordered this for like 6,000 yen. So basically, this was essentially like double the price, I think, in the morning of, because this guy is going for like 15 to 20 bucks a piece now. This thing is like the 10th fault of Brankgate. Of course, freestanding rear for Impolio. And then, of course, the crazy, finally good support for Vaserug also. And then doubles for a bunch of the other decks as well. This is Yuika for Gravidia for some reason as well. And then all the commons and rares too. This thing's FR goes for a lot, so not really sure if I want to pick it up or not, because I probably would only use one, so it might be nice to pick up, but we'll see if we pull it from the one box today. Oh yeah, and then I didn't get a Kidder playset this time because I don't play Bastion, so I just picked up like the double rares. Oh, did I forget to grab the double rare for Rezal? I think I did. I guess I'll pick that up later. It's pretty cheap. Then for high rarity, I got a 1 silver rare for non-clear. I believe in this deck to be good eventually, so this feels like a good investment. And then 4 copies of the silver rare of the Magnetus. This card is insane, so really thankful to my friend Alex for picking up these ones for me, as well as the silver rares for the grade 1 of the Liel support. Then 3 silver rares of Liel Draconis. The silver looks so good, actually. Like, even on silver alone, the fact that it's like, you know, you get to see most of the full art is just absolutely gorgeous. So this is already huge, but of course, you know me, I love Liel, so I asked my friend to also help me pick up the FFR of Liel Draconis too. I did see a secret in stock for like 99,000 yen, which shops are paying 100,000 to buy it from you, so you could technically sell it for profit, but it's a little bit too much. That's a month of rent, and I'm quite, like, I really like the FFR this time. So honestly, and all my Liels are FFR, so I'm pretty happy with just having them be an FFR. So that's basically all the high rarity stuff I picked up, except I also picked up some Bangdream heals. So this time we have the Bangdream heal triggers and the crits for Ave Mujika. So I picked up Tomoe because she's one of my, well, Tomoe and Lisa are like my favorite girls from Bangdream. So I picked up their heals. And then this is Yuno. She's a Bangdream VTuber who's also a Vanguard player. She like streams case openings and stuff every other set, so worth checking out if you don't know her already. So, you know, gotta support fellow Vanguard YouTubers, you know, if they get turned into a card, we can be friends. I also have been turned into a card, so it's pretty good. And then speaking of Bangdream, today they released the Bangdream mini size sleeves. This is one for Morphonica, and then the Mygo one. So this is the art from like the, I think the alt arts, like the secrets basically from the set that they were in. And then Ave Mujika as well. So this is also mini size sleeves. You can use these on Vanguard decks, which is kind of crazy to think about. So picked up a few of those, got like 3 of the Ave one, and then 2 of the Mygo and 1 of the Morphonica, because not that big into Morphonica, but Ave Mujika is really cool, so definitely quite happy about that. So that's been my haul, and now let's see if we can top it up with this box. Just straight up go and pull that Liel secret right off the bat. Would be pretty sick, but honestly, the Bangdream heals this time, I think you get 1 per box if I'm not mistaken, which feels quite low. It really feels like there should have been 2 per, because there's a total of 55 different of the Bangdream triggers. So you can see over here, actually, we have 18 triples, 24 double rares, 24 rares, 54 commons, 55 extras, and 55 extra specials. So that's the heals. Then 1 DSR, 6 secrets, 18 FFRs, which are the triples, 48 FRs, 42 silvers, and then the DSR, of course, is the Nana Clear, and the secrets are the like main triples for the set. So 1 from each nation. So without any further ado, let's get into it and see if we can pull something. I got this box from Shaka Shaka Toreka. I was debating to get a second box, but like there's not really too much that I would want. So let's just crack open one and see what we get, because I already got singles for everything else. So nothing too much on the pack art. It's just Michiru with Jejeweled, and it's only 1 pack design this time. I really think they should have done Erica with the Liel as an additional one, but I guess they chose not to. We have Glorp. We have a dog. We have a robot roaming 10k into... Oh, this is one of the generic rares, I guess. So when another unit is placed in the same column as this, if your Vanguard is great to your greater, this unit gains boost for the turn, which is... Oh, damn! That's a good silver. Jesus, okay. I see you. First pack magic with the silver rare. Okay, let's put these commons aside for now. We got the silver rare right off the bat. It is the Hellsrug. This is the Vezerug. Sorry, Helgvar is his name. So Vezerug support. Crazy card, this thing. Basically, you get to search top 5 for a Vezerug or one of the moon orders, add it to your hand. Or if you Persona Road Energy Blast 3 to just search your whole deck for one. And then after it boosts, if your Vanguard is Vezerug, then you put this Assault to countercharge 1. So it solves the biggest issue of the deck, which was Counterblast, and not having a searchable way to countercharge. So now you do have a searchable way, because this is of course a Mythisk, and then this also searches you your orders, which are now much easier to use because you have access to countercharge. So damn, what a strong first pack. I hope we can keep up with the rest of the box like that. Like, just getting a silver rare that is a triple rare is already very good, because obviously like sometimes you just get really lowballed like this. They had the penguin in the last set, now they have this rat in this set. Jejeweld's new ride line, the grade 2. Then this cheer lady into the Rotovisor support. This thing's not too bad. It gives boost to all your Rotovisors while being a great, like, treated as a grade 3, which means that the grade 3 Rotovisor supports are also able to boost, which is quite strong. So that's a double rare already. We have an energy, and it is Michiru. Okay, so Mr. Michiru gets himself his own energy. Is it the first time? I feel like it is, right? Pretty sure it should be. Well, speaking of Michiru, let's see what else we pull. That's a really good silver rare. Very, very happy with that. I was debating if I want to pick them up or not, but I mean, maybe I'll just use the one that I pulled. I kind of feel like I did that last set too. Okay, we have a rare immediately, which means we might have something in here. So this is the Vanguard support into the dog support into... Oh, we have a Bangdream crit or heal. Oh, it is Kokoro. I think it's her birthday today, if I'm not mistaken. So happy birthday, Kokoro. So she's from the Hello Happy World. They actually do have the trait in here as well for the band. So this should be our 1 per box trigger, I suppose, which is, you know, obviously the best ones to pull are like Ave Mujica, as well as... Damn, this fish looks crazy. And freaking so does Mr. Juicy Fruity over here. But the best ones to pull from these are definitely the Ave Mujica crits, and then after that it's like Ave Mujica and Mygo heals, because those are actually quite useful in terms of being, whatchamacallit, like, you know, searchable in their decks, because they are actually decks. So, and so is the Morphonica one, like Mashiro. She's also a very good one too. We have Glorp grade 2. Then we have this girl that... Is she holding a band-aid? No, she's just singing. Okay, this looks like a band-aid for a second. All right, we have Aura Farming Wizard. Ooh, Integer Jeweled. Okay, Michiru, you really pulling up over here. I see you. All right, well, there's a new Jeweled. Magnus puts 2 cards from drop to soul at the start of your ride phase and the start of your battle phase. If you have a Jeweled in the soul, he gives you front row plus 5k. When he attacks, he soul blasts 4 different grades. Puts your opponent's Vanguard to 0 instead of 1, which is pretty nice. And then if your opponent's on grade 3 or greater gets a crit, if you gain a crit and you're on 4 or more damage or you Persona Road, then you can choose one of your like Jewel Dragon rears and give it the ability to drive check if you discard 1. So it's a very steep cost for the drive check, honestly. That's kind of part of the reason why the card isn't rated super highly, I would say. But I think it's still gonna be decent. Like, you still run the new rod line for sure, but I do feel like grade 4 Jeweled is just kind of better, just because it's, you know, it does so much more. Like, the drive check just feels so limited when your best drive check card essentially needs you to be on 4 damage, right? This is a new Bastion, guys. It's a grade 2 that's counted as a grade 3, and then when you call it, you can reveal Bastion from your ride deck, or if it's on your Vanguard circle, CB1 to look at top 5 for a grade 3 that is in regular space and add it to your hand. If you whiffed, you get to countercharge 1, so it's pretty good. Then we have another double rare. It is Glorp grade 2. No way, I love Glorp. This is the inlet pulse for Nana Clear, and then she also gets plus 5k power, plus 5k shield, so pretty like good generic little piece. We have Dragon, a pair, a freaking, who are you even? Demon guy, and then Dragon. Damn. The art of this is kind of sick though. Looks like a Dragalia, like freaking, looks like Dragalia lost ass, like drag ritter with the dragon riding on him. Okay, it's kind of dope. Okay, I like it. I'm a fan. You know, the commons, a lot of Vanguard commons are pretty bad and useless, but at least their art is always good, like this Glorp. So at least you can appreciate the art a little bit. We have this munching dragon over here. This magician lady for Jejewel that's like, for a Blindmire, sorry, that's like really bad. It's like when she's put from deck during your turn to soul, if you have a Blindmire grade 3 or greater, Energy Blast 3, call this to empty back row, and then soul charge 1. Like, this doesn't even work off the ride line in the early game, which feels pretty tragic, honestly. And then we have a plant token. There's nothing on the back. And I kind of wish they would have made like a lyrical plant. Like, why is the plant just like a regular plant? It's kind of, I don't know, a little bit disappointing for the Juicy Fruities. I feel like they could have made the plant token a little bit more juicy or a little bit more fruity, whichever one would have been fine. Speaking of which, starter for Juicy Fruity, we have a Drag Ritter. He looks kind of dope. Into a bird for Greedon. Into FFR. Off of the 1 pack? FFR number 8. Who is this? Yo! That's sick! Oh my god. The Magnetes FFR? I saw the Moopik, I was like, wait, what did Moopik draw in this set? And then I realized it's Magnetes. Damn, bro, this box is crazy. Shaka Shaka hooked it up. Let's go, Shaka Shaka Torika, baby. That's the GOAT. FFR, damn. I mean, I already bought my silver rares, but the FFR looks sick, dude. Look at like the foiling on his like the reactors on his body and stuff. So if you haven't kept up, this card is literally Tithfault for Brankit. I made a first impressions video that has either gone up or will go up very soon after this goes up, but this card is like changed Brankit so much. It's like when you call it outside of by a unit card effect, so it works when called by orders. If you set an order this turn, you can soul boss 1, look at top 5, call something that is equal to or lower than your Vanguard's grade, or if it's a set order from top 5, you can add it to your hand. And then when he attacks, he gets plus 5k if you have a set order set, but if your Vanguard's a Kaiju, he gets plus 10k. So this works in Archite, Eladiglema, Rotovisor, Eva, like anything that sets orders every turn, this is basically a perfect match into it. So this card is crazy. Wow, what an insane box. Look at this. Super Brankity too. We got a silver rare of one of the most like literally the 2 best triple rares in the set we got in silver and FFR. That is crazy, dude. That's actually pretty insane. It's kind of tempting to keep it, not gonna lie. I haven't hit like something like this from 1 box in a long time. All right, we have a dog. All right, we have the order for Vaserug into the Eugene double rare. All right, kind of cool. This is the other token in the set, the new Noblesse Rose. Not really sure what they're trying to do with that deck, honestly. It's a little bit confusing. But sorry, my OBS crashed while I was recording, and I'm really glad I didn't lose the footage because it does corrupt usually when OBS crashes, but luckily it managed to not die. Very thankful. My PC's been acting up again lately, which is really annoying. And this is a new Bastion rare. Ooh, okay. We hit another triple. We haven't hit that many triples yet, actually, when I think about it, like regular triples. So this is the Tick Down Dragon. This is the triple rare support for Odium. When you call it, if you reveal a Liel from your ride deck, or if your Vanguard is a Liel, you Energy Blast 3 to look at top 7 for a grade 3 that isn't a regular piece and add it to your hand, or choose the Distorted Bane from your damage zone that is face up, add it to your hand, and then if you did, you put the top card of your deck into your damage. And then after this boosts a Liel grade 3 or greater Vanguard at the end of the battle, if you have 4 more gauge, put this assault to countercharge 1. So Liel finally got a countercharger, but top 7 for any grade 3 is good because this finds you Persona Ride, this finds you Anachronist, this finds you Distorted Bane. So overall, it's a very, very good card. So overall, quite pleased with it as well. So maybe I'll just put the double rares up here and then we can just kind of stack the triples around here. All right. And then we just have a few commons on the back of the pack. Still a few more packs to go. I feel like we've been hitting some really big highlights here though. Like honestly, very, very pleased with what we got. This is the new Jewel Core. Whoa, Liel! Oh my god. Just like that, in the second card of the pack. Okay, I didn't have a regular triple rare Liel yet, so I'm very happy to pull it. Damn, dude, this box is crazy. Look at these triple rares. Oh my god. The regular Liel goes for a fair bit too. So The new Liel Draconis is the new Radline Grade 3. She lets you Energy Blast 4 and choose a normal unit from your drop or rear and bind it. And then you discard 1, not as a cost, but as an effect, and then she gains +1 drive. When she attacks, she counterblast 1 to choose one of your rears and bind it, and search your deck for a card that has the same name as a card in your bind zone and call it. So this makes it way more flexible than it used to be. You used to have to call the exact card that you bound. Now you just call whatever that is in your bind zone. And then her divine skill is basically a little upgrade where after she attacks, if your opponent's on grade 3 or greater, you can choose from drop or soul a Liel named grade 3 and ride it, and then make its drive be 1. So pretty good, because now you go 3 drives into 1 drive, which is also very nice. But the fact that like the flexibility that you get from the skill is also really good. And then we also have the double rare. This card is so good for Artisaria. It's like on call, top 7 for a sound system card and discard it. And when this is retired during either player's turn, if you Vanguard in Artisaria, you call a Shadow Me token to your back row. So it's really good because it works on both players' turns, which is like those effects usually say only during your turn, but that one surprisingly lets anything go. So, wow, this box is crazy. This is like actual Profit City. Like, what's going on? All right, we still have something in here. We haven't had an FR yet, so let's see if we pull anything good on that side. All right, FR. First, we have a rare. All right, this is the Juicy Fruity support one. And, okay, this is the double rare for Dark States that supports Barrow Magnus. So, not the greatest one, but it is a double rare that we get in FR, so can't complain about that too much. Would have definitely liked to hit the Vaserug set order in FR. That would be kind of just like everything completed, essentially. So if we can hit that, that basically tops off the box. I think that's like, there's nothing else I can really ask for at this point. Or the non-nuclear one. The non-nuclear order would also be a very nice one in FR, because it's a very strong order. Definitely check out my first impressions for more of my thoughts on that. All right, we have like a good 4 or 5 packs to go, I think. So let's take a look. Actually been taking my time this time around, so it's been fun to open this up. We have the top here, when we have a triple rare, it is, oh my god, can you get a better box than this? Magnitas in FFR and in triple rare, dude. I now officially have like what, 8, 10 copies of this? That's really can't complain. This is one of the best triple rares in the entire set, and honestly, like literally the 2 best triples in the set I think we got back to back. So I am super pleased with that. That is crazy good. All right, let's keep on going and see what else we get. We have Glorp grade 1. We have the the Ghost Lady. And then we have this Slashing Dragon. Then we have a Mermaid. She's singing. We have Weird Looking Turtle. We have a Berserk Tachikaze guy. And then we have a Tomato going to preschool. That's crazy. Did you have a tomato in your preschool? Anyway, 2 packs left. Let's see. Do we still have a triple rare left in this? We've pulled 4. I don't think so. I think we're done on triple rares. And we already pulled our Bangdream trigger as well. So we still have an FR though. I think we should... Oh no, we pulled FFR. So no, we don't have any more FRs. All right. So this last pack is going to really just show us if we have anything left here. But I think it is possible to get a 5th triple. But I think we already sacked so hard with the silvers and the FFR that I don't expect it. So it's just a double. All right. It is just a agreed on support double rare. And then we just have some comments on the back. But man, this box was crazy, dude. Like, we got the 1 FR, we got our 1 Kokoro Heal, which is pretty fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 6 double rares. So that's pretty good on average. But then the high rare stuff, oh my god. Like, look at these triple rares. Jeweled, Tick Down, and then the Magnitas and Liel. Like, these 4 already kind of like, they get you a box back already. But then we top that off with a freaking silver rare of the Helgvar, which looks absolutely insane too, followed by an FFR of freaking Magnitas. Like, this is the crazy part. Good god. Thank you to Shaka Shaka for hooking it up. Make sure you check them out if you're ever in Akihabara in Tokyo. I'll leave the address in the description so you can go check them out. They now accept credit card. It was really nice to pay by credit card today, so we don't have to worry about cash too much anymore. With that, that's gonna be it for this box opening. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This was definitely one of the most successful boxes I think we've ever opened from one of these like random 1 box openings that isn't like a full case. I didn't feel like getting a case this time because I felt that there were quite a few weak triples in the set. But it kind of worked out that it was just Lyrical and I guess Lyrical, Dragon Empire, and kind of Stoicheia ended up being a little bit weak. But that's half of them, so that's already pretty yikes. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. But otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.